Hey y'all. So I really felt compelled to speak on something specific. It's only going to be a 10-minute video. But the message that came in my head this morning was severing ties with things that deplete your energy or no longer serve your purpose, right? And I find that the older I get, I have less energy to explain myself to people about certain things that they know they've done wrong. I don't want to waste any more energy than what I have to. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I'm not going to waste my voice, my time, or my energy explaining to a grown person what they've done wrong. Because if I lay down my boundaries to you from day one, right? And you constantly go against those boundaries or try to persuade me to do things outside of those boundaries, now I have to cut you off silently. And people might find it weird or find it that I'm moving funny. No, I moved on accordingly. Like I said, the energy won't be wasted trying to make you understand what you did wrong when you know what you did was wrong. You know? It's just, it comes to a point, right? Where we have to start taking accountability for our actions as adults, okay? And with that being said, I'm not a perfect person. There were times where I lacked taking accountability. But now if I know I'm wrong about something, I will admit to it. And I will try to fix that thing. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and not everybody's my cup of tea. I'll tell you that. And that's why I've had to silently let go of a lot of things and a lot of people to get up here. I don't have the energy to stay down here at these levels anymore. My focus is elevation. You as an individual have one time to show me who you really are. After that, I'm going to observe. I sit back and I'm an observer. I've always been that way. I stay quiet for a reason most of the time. I'm not talkative. I don't yap all the time. I like to sit back and really observe how people are for real. Because that will determine whether you're going to be in my life for the long haul or for a very short period. And I just know that in this season of my growth, and I can tell what my personal growth is, and I'm proud of myself. I'm not a pushover no more. And you can't sit up here and tell me you have my back, you have my best interest, you love me, and then go against all of that. What does that say about you? What does that say about your character? I don't want to be around people like that. Don't tell me you're for me and then be against me behind my back. It doesn't work that way. I'm not interested in childish things like that anymore. I'm about to be 30 next year, which is right around the corner. So I say all that to say, sometimes in life we have to sever those ties with people and things so that we can get up here to this level that God has called us to be at. If you know God's calling and purpose for your life, and if you listen to him loud and clear, he will give you the spirit of discernment, which I am so blessed to have. He will give you that spirit of discernment, and you use that discernment to determine what's for you and what's not. You know what to shy away from and what to keep around. So ultimately, I feel like since I've been rekindling and reconnecting this relationship with God, and it's been hard. It hasn't been easy by any means. He has really shown me a lot of things for what they really are, and a lot of people for who they really are. And the sad part is whenever you don't have that discernment or whenever you don't use that discernment, you become blind to a lot of things that are in clear sight. It's scary almost. So I say all that to say, whenever we talk about, using your energy, use it for a good thing, use it for purpose, use it for fulfillment, use it for things that are going to serve you, for the betterment of yourself. Don't use your energy on things that are going to drain you. Because, I'm not crying, I get teary-eyed a lot though. Oftentimes we will use our energy and our words to defend our actions, defend others and how they operate and how they move, and we do all this da 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 da. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta say this, I gotta say that. Be quiet. Be silent, be still. Don't you know that the battle is not yours? Right? The battle is not yours. Whose is it? So we have to learn how to operate in a way to where we can let go of things, but not waste energy talking about it or explaining ourselves or explaining why we had to do what we had to do. Move in silence, move in stillness, move in peace. Period. And I have been struggling with a lot mentally and emotionally over these past few months. And when I tell you, I had to put down the cigarettes, I had to put down the drinking, I had to put down all that. And really, God really sat me down for a cool little minute. So it could really just be me and him, And that in itself was very challenging. Because whenever God forces it for you to just be y'all too, you have to really sit in your emotions and deal with them. Deal with them, right? Properly. And that has opened my eyes to a lot of things. And I'm grateful for that. I'm not going to sit up here and say I don't drink, because I love me a good little drinky drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm holier than thou. None of that. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying I had to go through a period to where I couldn't depend on none of that. And it really, really helped me understand a lot of situations and a lot of people. And it really put things into perspective for me. And it really helped me kind of create a path of where I want to be and where I don't want to be. So if you're being challenged right now with holding your tongue on a situation, or holding your tongue for a person that you know did you wrong, or holding your tongue knowing that you had to let go of a certain person and you're trying to figure out how to explain why you had to let go, keep holding your tongue. Keep doing it. Because not everything is owed an explanation, especially if people know how they are. Not everything is owed an explanation. Period. Continue to move the way he wants you to move. Continue to put yourself first and allow yourself to feel peace. Peace cannot live where chaos lies. At all. You got to have one or the other, but you can't have both. And guess what I'm going to choose every time? Peace. So with that being said, y'all, anything that is not fulfilling to you in a positive manner, cut it, sever it, let it go. Because ain't you tired yet, for real? Ain't you tired? Like, let it go. Let it go. Keep an open ear and an open heart. And then and only then can you really move forward and reach what's for you. But don't waste your time doing all this. Sometimes in seasons like this, we have to just let God do his work. That's really all we got to do. And everything will play out the way it should. That's all I have for y'all today.